Hello, my name is Maribeth, and today my topic is about the Florida wildlife, and I will be talking specifically about the Jacksonville Zoo. And this is my PowerPoint mapping. Right here. I am very knowledgeable about this subject because as a child I was involved in the Girl Scouts for 13 years. So that gave me all the knowledge I need in order to talk about this topic today. This topic actually fits me. It's a good topic for me. So when I go out for a walk and I see an animal, I can tell whether the animal is dangerous or not. So today I'll be specifically visiting the Jacksonville Zoo, and I will be talking to you about different animals I encountered over there. First, I'll be talking about the Florida alligator. The Florida alligators are big. They can be as big as 11 feet long, and actually their tail is half the size of the body. The reason why is because they can defend themselves and they help them to swim underwater. They really don't die like very often. In 2007, between 2001 and 2007, only 12 were found dead in the community, in the area, in the Florida area. Next, I'd like to talk to you about the poisonous snake. When you enter the Jacksonville Zoo, there is an area reserved for these kind of animals. They have frogs, they have turtles, and they have an area for poisonous snakes. So I will be focusing only on the snakes. And they actually have a few over there. They have the one snake that's called the cotton ball, the moccasin, which both of those like to live near the water. So if you are out near the water and you see a snake, they probably will take off. They are scared people, if you can say that. They also have the snake called the Eastern Diamondback and the rattlesnake. Those two snakes are found in the dry area. They like to be actually on dry lands. They also have the coral snake. The coral snake comes in red, yellow, and black. Those are poisonous. And they also have the king cobra. People think that the king cobra is a very dangerous or poisonous snake, but it's not. This snake actually eats the other ones. So I guess it is just part of their nature to eat other snakes, and they won't die out of that. Next, I'll be talking about the Florida panther. The Florida panther actually was an extinct species of animal, because people were hunting them right and left. In 2011, they there were only 160 left altogether, which means people were hunting them way too much, and they needed to stop. The planet needs to be shared. We need to share the planet with the panther as well. Next, I'll be talking about the black bear. People think that black bears are dangerous or very scary, but actually they do not attack people in Florida. What happened to them is that their habitat is being destroyed by us, by people. They are building homes, communities, shopping centers, and malls. So now they don't have a place where to live, and they wander into the community. It's not really their fault. They need to find food, they need to find shelters, and they don't know how to deal with humans. So you find them dead on the road because people just driving by, they kill them, you know. So it's really not their fault that they are wandering around in different places. Next, I'd like to talk to you about the red wolf. The red wolf is a really beautiful animal. You see the fur, the coat is really pretty. It was hunted years ago. It was almost extinct. That was in 1970. But what happened is there is a society that decided to do something about it, and they brought together the male and female, and they tried to breed them so they will have calf or babies, and then eventually they will be released into the wild and hopefully keep them from extincting altogether. Next, I'd like to talk to you about the wild-tailed deer. This animal was actually a novelty years ago. There were only a few of them, and people they were fascinated with them. There was a point where there were too many, and people complained to the government. The government intervened, and there was a hunting season. That was fine. And then it happened that there were not too many. People complained, and the government intervened. They have a season for hunting that was maybe a month out of the year. But eventually, there were just too many again. And they were wandering everywhere. You found them in the communities, you found them on the streets. And then they became a problem. Rather than something that people want to look at it wasn't working anymore. And so that happened to the animal white-tailed deer. And the name for that is because white. Because when they are in the wild and they hear a noise about danger coming by, they will raise the tail as telling the other ones that there is danger coming and they need to escape, they need to find shelter. So they all take off. That's the reason. Next, I'd like to talk to you about the bald eagle. And the bald eagle is protected. It's illegal to hunt them here in Florida. Only if you see one, you find one on the road that is injured, maybe broken wing or something like that, you are allowed to take them into the vet or to the zoo, and they will take care of them. Actually, there are two here in Florida. There is one with a broken wing, and there is one that has only one eye. Next, I'd like to talk to you, and finally, I'd like to talk to you about the bobcat. The bobcat is an animal that is prohibited to be hunted. It is illegal, cannot do it. Also, you can find them everywhere. They can be found as far as in Alaska, but in Alaska, it is allowed for people to hunt them. They are very similar to the kitty cats that we have at home. They are just twice the size. But when you see one on the wall, it really reminds you of the kitty cat you have at home. There is also a short story. It's about a bobcat and a rabbit. Once this bobcat, he was walking outside, and then he saw this rabbit, and he became hungry, and he tried to chase the rabbit around. The rabbit sensed there was someone trying to get him, and he climbed up to the tree. The bobcat said, "Damn, my food just left, so how can I do to catch this little fellow?" So an idea came to him. He said, maybe if I light fire to the tree, the rabbit will fall and I can catch him. So he did. He light fire to the tree, but what happened was the tree fell on the face of the bobcat. Therefore, you can see the marks on the bobcat's face. You see blood here, and everywhere. And that's the reason why. Because he wanted to try to catch these poor little rabbits. But looked like his trick didn't work. It backfired at him. So I really encourage you all to visit the Jacksonville Zoo. It is a beautiful experience. I hope you learn as much as I did. And I promise you, you won't be sorry you visit the Jacksonville Zoo. Thank you very much.